She's beautiful, isn't she?
Yeah, she's stunning.
She's beautiful.
So what we're doing, we're just gathering some information.
Look how beautiful she is.
Yes, oh yes.
Hey guys, wow, Anthony Joshua and Oleksandr Usyk face off, muy interesante. Wow, the vibe. Anthony Joshua's coming. I'm not coming to play. Usyk, he's not coming here to play. I think he gauged the vibe, but it's not, you know, there's no niceness coming from AJ at this point. Let me just talk about the size difference. I think that Usyk, he's looking quite thick, but that's not Usyk's. I don't think that's going to be Usyk's fight weight, to be honest, guys. He looks quite thick. He looks like he's about in the I want to say about the 231, 232 bracket. If anything, it could even be, yeah, about 231. And that's quite big for Oleksandr Usyk, as usually being a much lighter man. He came in at 221 for the first fight when he defeated Anthony Joshua back last year, September. I think that we'll gauge what Usyk's tactic really is when we get to the press conference, the face-off, the week of the fight, or the week before, prior. And we'll be able to gauge it then. Obviously, the day before will be weighing. If you still see Usyk looking thick set, then he's definitely going for the knockout. Whether he achieves it or not, who knows? Because we're going to have to stand by. I don't believe so, but anything's possible from your 200 pounds and upwards. You know, we see the little guys knock each other out. So, you know, this is heavyweight boxing. But I believe that Usyk will come in at about 225. Slightly heavier, but not much. Next, Anthony Joshua looked quite big. He stripped down too much for the last fight. I think he came in at, I want to say about 238, and he had tracksuit bottoms on and, you know, the Beats by Dre and stuff like that. So he probably was slightly lighter, really, in all fairness. He was probably about 235. That was kind of like in alignment of when he stripped down to 16 and a bit stone, just under the 17 stone mark of when he rematched Andy Ruiz. I think Joshua's going to stay in the 240s bracket. I would think guessing about 243, 244, even 245. Like I said, we'll have to gauge it when we see these lot. Obviously, we know that Anthony Joshua is going for the knockout. That is what you're going to have to do. And yeah, the vibe, I see they're doing this in Saudi. Yes, it's just money. You can see it, it's money. But it's just not the atmosphere for a boxing match. It's just like, even the press conference, it's like yawn fest. It's boring, it's mad formal. You know, they, like, I wouldn't be able to go there and, like, you'd be like, you think you're doing what you can do in your country, and then 2-2s, you're locked up for, like, 50 years because you did something that you took for granted that you can do here. You're not allowed to drink there, especially if you're a woman as well. Like, that's banned. Like, could you imagine me? I'd be like, what the fuck? Like, as soon as I say fuck, guns drawn, I'm in the laws of the kingdom. Like, yeah, you know, I'm shady here. So, yeah, I'll stay my ass home, which is a shame, because I think that's a lot of people from the UK are going to want to head out. Also, now I'm going to show you some of the face-off. Stand by.
You! How you girl is? LadyChann! Not me. Not me. No, sir. No, not me. Y'all can tell you why, see? Hear this. Listen. Me and the caramel teaser, cute face teaser, stiff titty round body, big cocky please. I'm a lover, tight teaser. Forgive me when me need, I'm a
that was mad stern. Anthony Joshua didn't want to break gaze. Shouts out to Robert Garcia. He said, you know, we just want to come and Usyk's a great fighter, which he is. And we're taking them fucking belts back. You've had them too long, Usyk. You've had them too long. Yeah. Back to the UK they come. But Anthony Joshua just looks a bit like, I'm just not in this. Like, I don't give a fuck. I want them belts back. And then he did like this, you know, because Eddie's looking at Usyk like that. Eddie busses me up. And then he's like turned around and none of them wanted to break gaze. But in the end, Oleksandr Usyk just thought, fuck it. Like, I'll turn to the face the front. And Anthony Joshua was still sideways onwards looking at him. I was like, wow, this is a different. So yeah, it's just seeing that a mind frame is adjustment, not only a physical adjustment that Anthony Joshua's had to make. And obviously, so has Oleksandr Usyk. He's got a lot going on in his head, a mind frame that, you know, he's come out of like a war zone, out of his comfort zone. And also he has to obviously be training. So I think it's like two different places, but same places that the fighters are in, that they have to make those adjustments. But anyway, I'm going to stop rambling. And that was from me to you, from you to me. Anyway, I'm gone. EU dares, Rodders. EU dares. Hey girl, it's LadyChann rep nonetheless. Come box with Chan. Gyan. Ra. The rage in the Red Sea. Gyan.